Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you a complete step-by-step guide on how to start a landscaping business. Let's get started. By the way, if you're serious about being a business owner, I highly recommend registering your business as an LLC. You don't need to go to a lawyer's office to get this done. You can set up an LLC in just a few minutes online using Taylor Brands. Just click the link in the description below this video to get your LLC set up quickly and easily. First, you have to understand what you're getting into. Before you spend any money, you need to understand how this industry actually works. Landscaping businesses fall into two distinct categories. The first category is landscape maintenance. This includes mowing, trimming, edging, weeding, and blowing. The key characteristic of maintenance work is that it is recurring. You mow a lawn every week or two, and you get paid every week or two. This creates predictable, steady cash flow. The second category is landscape installation. This includes plant design, new gardens, patios, mulch jobs, and major cleanups. This type of work is project-based. You bid a job, complete it, get paid once, and move on to the next one. Here is the critical insight for beginners. Start with maintenance. One highly successful landscaping company generates 75% of its revenue from routine maintenance to get the most informed from being completely unconscious about. It keeps cash flowing while you build relationships for bigger projects. Now, let's talk about the most encouraging information in this entire video. You do not need a lot of money to get started. The minimum startup cost is approximately $300 to $500. Here is exactly what you need to buy. First, a used lawnmower from Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist for $50 to $100. It does not need to be new, it just needs to cut grass for your first few jobs. Second, a string trimmer for edging along fences and walls. A basic model costs $100 to $150. Third, a leaf blower. A handheld blower is fine to start, but you should prioritize upgrading to a backpack blower as soon as possible. Budget, $150 to $200. Fourth, hand tools, including a rake, shovel, pruners, loppers, and hedge shears. Buy used or budget-friendly for $50 to $100. Fifth, you already have a vehicle. A sedan can transport a mower and tools for your first jobs. You do not need a branded work truck on day one. Total estimated startup cost, $300 to $500. No fleet of trucks needed. No warehouse required. No bank loan necessary. Just enough to do your first job. As you grow, your expenses will grow. But those expenses are funded by the revenue you generate. One smart equipment strategy is the steel combi motor system. This is a single power head that accepts multiple attachments: hedge trimmer, string trimmer, pole chainsaw, power broom, cultivator, and edger. The motor costs $350, attachments about $150 each. Compare that to buying 6 separate tools at $300 to $500 each. It saves thousands and takes less space. Gas versus electric, gas is more powerful and runs all day, but it's louder, heavier, and requires more maintenance. Electric is lighter, quieter, requires minimal maintenance, and has no emissions. Modern batteries run for hours on a charge. Electric is ideal for residential properties. Still, Ego, and Greenworks make commercial-grade battery systems. If you go gas, Still is the gold standard. Durable, reliable, and holds resale value. Now the question everyone asks: how do you find your first customers? Your first customers will likely come from people who already know you. Friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, acquaintances. Announce your business on social media. Tell everyone you meet. Offer a discount to your first 5 customers in exchange for testimonials and photos. Door knocking works, but it's a numbers game. Expect about 1% to 2% success. For every 100 houses, you might get 1 or 2 jobs. When you have 0 reviews, this is a legitimate way to start. Thumbtack is a lead platform where homeowners post needs and you pay to quote. One owner booked his first job within 5 to 10 minutes. Average lead cost now is $10 to $50. Bark.com is similar with lower costs. Local advertising works. Community bulletins, church newsletters, Facebook groups, Nextdoor. One owner spends $200 monthly on local ads and consistently generates leads. Here is non-negotiable. Claim your Google business profile. It's free. It appears when someone searches landscaper near me. Verify your address, upload photos, collect reviews. Also put a contact form on your website. Customers want to type their info and hit submit. If you make them hunt for an email, you lose them. Treat advertising like a faucet. Need customers? Turn it on. Fully booked? Turn it off. That is the goal. The single biggest mistake new owners make is charging too little. You want to be competitive. You are afraid of losing jobs. Here is reality. Undercharging destroys your business. You cannot afford better equipment, good employees, or time off. You get stuck in survival mode. What are realistic profit margins? Maintenance services run 18% to 28%. Beginners start at the lower end. Higher end comes from rate increases. Installation services run 33% to 35%. Higher margin because they require more expertise. How do you raise rates? Simple. Book your calendar in advance. When you are desperate, you have no leverage. When you're booked weeks out, you have all the leverage. You can confidently say, "This is my rate. I have other clients waiting." One successful company raises rates consistently. Their lowest month this year was $16,000. Highest month, $29,000. That is what charging appropriately looks like. Landscaping is seasonal. Peak season March through November. Maintenance at highest volume, schedule full. Revenue strong. December slows. Some holiday lighting, year-end cleanup. January and February are off-season. So what do you do when it's slow? Book installation projects postponed from busy season. Offer snow removal in cold climates. Do dormant tree pruning. Upsell existing clients on mulch and bed cleanouts at winter discounts. Update your website. Plan spring marketing. Refine systems. Off-season is not vacation. It is preparation. Eventually, you will have more work than you can handle alone. This is a good problem, but hiring brings challenges. Indeed is most common for hiring landscapers. Large candidate pool, reasonable pricing. To attract good people, pay competitively. In this industry, wages drive retention. Research prevailing rates and pay slightly above. One successful company runs a 4-day, 10-hour workweek. Crew works Monday through Thursday, gets 3-day weekends. This costs nothing but pays huge in satisfaction and retention. It also gives the owner a dedicated day for admin and estimating. How many employees to get off the truck? Minimum about 4. That gives you a crew leader and crew members handling operations, while you focus on sales and growth. Customer retention is cheaper than acquisition. So deliver exceptional experience. Here is what customers actually want. Competence. They want you to know what you're doing without supervision. Reliability. Show up when you say you will. Communication. Simple updates on work performed. Convenience. Easy scheduling. Professional invoices. Painless payment. QuickBooks is industry standard for invoicing. Clients get email invoices and pay immediately by card or bank transfer. Simple. Professional. Removes friction. You do not need complex software. QuickBooks, Google Calendar, and Google Business Profile are sufficient. Common misconception: you need a warehouse. False. Store equipment in your garage, shed, or haul to your apartment. One owner operated from a 12 by 12 foot shed for years before leasing a garage. Only requirement: secure storage. Do not leave thousands in tools unlocked overnight. Over 600,000 landscaping businesses in the US. How do you stand out? Full service maintenance beats mow and blow operators. Weeding, detailed pruning, comprehensive care signals professionalism. Specialized knowledge is rare. Knowing when and how to prune, which plants thrive where, identifying problems, these are valuable skills competitors lack. Design capability differentiations. Sketch a simple landscape on grid paper. Present a planting plan. Most small companies cannot do this. Professional presentation, clean website, polished Google profile, professional invoices, signals legitimacy. What can you actually earn? Real figures from an established company. Lowest month, $16,000. Highest month, $29,000. Annual revenue, about $200,000. This is years in, with recurring clients, small crew, and raised rates. Your first year will not look like this. First month might be $500 or $1,000. That is normal. Growth takes time. Now before you go, I want to share something personal. When I first looked into starting a landscaping business, I realized most people do not talk about the downsides. They do not mention the intense physical labor that wears your body down. They do not mention the lack of income during winter. They do not mention constant equipment breakdowns. They do not mention how hard it is to find reliable employees. And they do not mention the ceiling when you only make money from hours you personally work. Recently, I discovered a much smarter way to make money. Even beginners can do it from home. It does not require inventory, staff, physical locations, bank loans, or years of experience. You can start on the side even with a full-time job. It is much more beginner-friendly and scalable than landscaping, especially if your goal is income first, not headaches. I would say 99% of people still do not know about this business model. You are still early. Click the link in the description and watch the free video to learn more.